Listen closely to the silence between your heartbeats, that void where your dreams used to live. You remember them, don't you? Those wild, untamed visions of who you could become, before the world taught you to shrink, before you learned to apologize for taking up space. But here's the raw, unfiltered truth that's been burning in your bones. Every single moment that tried to diminish you, it failed. Every voice that told you to stay small, they lied. You're not standing here by accident. You're not breathing through these scars without purpose. Your history isn't a cage, it's kindling, and it's time to set it ablaze. You think you're trapped by your past? That the chapters already written define your story? Let me tell you something that will shake your soul awake. You can't undo it, but you can outgrow it. Like a phoenix rising through its own ashes. Like a forest blooming after the fire. Every single wound you carry, it's not just a scar, it's a seed. And beneath the surface of your skin, something extraordinary is growing. Something wild. Something unstoppable. Something they never saw coming. You've been measuring yourself by their measuring stick. Playing small in their shadow. Dancing to their rhythm. But their rhythm was never meant for your soul. Your symphony is louder. Your dance is fiercer. Your light is blinding. And it's time, no, it's past time to let it erupt. You think transformation is gentle? You think evolution comes with a manual? Wake up. The butterfly doesn't gently slip from its cocoon. It fights. It struggles. It breaks free. And that breaking, that's where the strength lives. That's where the magic happens. That's where you find out what you're really made of. Every tear you've swallowed, it's fuel now. Every no that tried to block your path, it's a stepping stone now. Every doubt that echoed in your mind, it's a war cry now. Because you're not just surviving anymore. You're not just existing. You're becoming. And becoming is violent. It's raw. It's real. It's ripping away everything that isn't truly you. Strip away the labels they stuck on your skin. Tear down the walls they built in your mind. Burn the bridges that lead back to who you used to be. Because that person, they served their purpose. They got you here, but they can't take you where you need to go. You can honor them without being them anymore. You can thank them without staying them forever. This is your metamorphosis. Your revolution. Your declaration of independence from everything that's ever held you back. Including yourself. Especially yourself. You know what's beautiful about rock bottom? The clarity. When you're face down in the dirt, there's no pretending anymore. No masks to wear. No roles to play. Just you and your truth, raw and unfiltered. And here's the truth that's been waiting for you. Your pain isn't your identity. Your struggles aren't your destiny. They're the forge where your strength is tempered. The crucible where your spirit is refined. Every breakdown, it's a breakthrough in disguise. Every ending, it's a beginning in work clothes. You can't erase the chapters that brought you here, but you can write the next ones in your own blood, with your own hands, on your own terms. The universe doesn't ask permission to transform you. It doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It throws you into the fire and watches, not to torture you, not to break you, but to reveal you. To show you what lives beneath the surface of your skin, beneath the layers of doubt, beneath the weight of other people's expectations. There's a warrior in there, a phoenix, a force of nature that can't be contained by anyone's definition of possible. You feel it, don't you? That rumble in your chest when you think about who you could become. That electricity in your veins when you glimpse your own potential. That's not anxiety. That's not fear. That's power. Raw, untamed, ancient power. And it's been waiting for you to claim it, to own it, to unleash it. Stop asking for permission to be extraordinary. Stop waiting for someone to validate your worth. Stop believing the lie that your past defines your future. You're not a prisoner of your history. You're a pioneer of your destiny. And pioneers, they don't walk beaten paths. They forge new ones. Through mountains of doubt, through valleys of fear, through forests of uncertainty. Every step forward is a victory. Every breath is a revolution. Every moment you choose to rise is a middle finger to everything that tried to bury you. You can't undo it. You can't rewrite it. You can't erase it. But you can outgrow it. Like a tree outgrows the concrete that tried to contain it. Like a river carves new paths when the old ones are blocked. Like the moon pulls the tides regardless of who's watching. Your transformation doesn't need witnesses to be real. Your growth doesn't need approval to be valid. Your power doesn't need permission to exist. It's already there, burning, building, becoming. Listen to the whispers of your future self. They're calling you forward, through the darkness, through the doubt, through every not possible that ever tried to chain you. Your wounds are not just scars anymore. They're constellations, maps of battles fought, stories of wars won, chronicles of a soul that refused to break. And now it's time to turn those battle scars into battle stars. To let your light pierce through every shadow that ever claimed you. You think transformation is about becoming someone new? Think deeper. It's about becoming who you always were beneath the masks, beneath the lies, beneath the carefully constructed cage of should and can't and not enough. Your DNA carries the echoes of stars that exploded to birth this universe. Your heart beats with the same rhythm that moves mountains. Your spirit burns with the same fire that forges diamonds from coal. And you thought you were small? You thought you were broken? You thought you were lost? Wake up, warrior. The only thing lost was your understanding of your own magnitude. Every tear you cried, it's watered the garden of your becoming. Every night you survived, it strengthened the muscles of your soul. Every no that tried to stop you, it's become the foundation of your inevitable yes. You can't undo the storms that shaped you, but you can harness their power. You can't erase the scars that marked you, but you can make them sacred. You can't change the past that forged you, but you can let it fuel you. This is your moment of radical rebirth. Your declaration of war against mediocrity. Your love letter to everything you're becoming. Feel the tremors of your own transformation. They're not earthquakes of destruction. They're birth pangs of creation. You're not falling apart. You're falling into place. Every piece of you that's shattered, it's creating a mosaic more beautiful than your original design. Every crack in your foundation, it's letting your light shine through. Every break in your story, it's where your glory gets in. This is your testament, your triumph, your truth. You are not defined by what broke you. You are defined by how you rebuilt yourself. Not just once, not just twice, but every single time life demanded you rise. And rise you did, rise you will, rise you must, because that's who you are. Not a victim of circumstance, but a victor of choice. Not a prisoner of your past, but a pioneer of your future. You can't undo it, but you can outgrow it. And in that outgrowing, you become unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable. This is your legacy, your revolution, your resurrection. Now rise. Rise and show them what surviving looks like. Rise and show them what thriving looks like. Rise and show them what becoming looks like. Because you're not just a story of survival. You are a testament to the power of becoming. And your becoming, it's just beginning.